Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for our review of Season 13, Episode 4, The Two Blades. Princess Vanya creates some pretty epic ninja cutouts so the guards don't suspect anything. In the mines, the ninja learn the story of a hero named Gilly, Millie, or Lily, who is cough cough Cole's mother, and they learn she defeated Griefbringer and left behind the Blades of Deliverance. The ninja immediately suspect the Skull Sorcerer stole them, so they hatch a plan to escape and get the blades back, but it goes pretty wrong. This results in all-out chaos as many workers escape, a huge fight breaks out, and the ninja are separated. I like the start of this episode with the ninja cutouts and Vanya. I feel like that was pretty funny. Just a casual scene, but it was nice and it works. Pretty enjoyable. Now, I think one of the best parts of this episode was the flashback. It was just done in such an amazing way. I thought the animation was superb. Simple yet effective, but very nice looking, and all in all, very well done. I much prefer stuff like this to gimmick episodes like The Absolute Worst. I think this is definitely the way to do it. But actually, this is nothing new for Ninjago. Even in the very first pilot episode, in that very first piece of Ninjago backstory we ever learned, it is animated in a different style. However, it's been a while since we've seen something like this, so it was very nice to see them change things up, and I very much enjoyed the flashback. The animation was definitely the best part, but the actual story and the narration was great as well. And it does a good job of explaining the feud between the Months and Geckos. I also thought it was very in character and very fun for the ninja to go out of their way to cause trouble for the skeletons. Towards the start of the episode, we occasionally see the ninja destroy skeletons and make life hard for them, and again, I felt that was a fun addition. And still, I love how the Months and Geckos call everything by G or M. I've noticed the humor in the season is definitely better than 11 and 12's humor, and I think they're doing a good job with that. But I honestly think the fight scene in this episode was one of Wildbrain's best fight scenes yet. There was just so much going on, people running around everywhere, and all of these additions really helped to establish this sense of absolute chaos. The highlight was definitely the Skull Sorcerer pursuing Lloyd and Cole, and also their aerial platforming along the cages while avoiding the Sorcerer's blasts. I'm usually not one to really care too much about fight scenes, but everything about this was just awesome, and one of DHX's best. And the Skull Sorcerer also had a great presence in this episode. I love seeing him, and I loved his lines as well. In this episode, the ninja seem to already suspect or know the sorcerer stole the blades, and I'm sorry, it is way too early for this reveal. Considering the sorcerer reveal is in the first half of the season, this should have been saved for the second half. I know it isn't a hard twist to guess, I guessed it myself, and the ninja could have reasonably assumed that, but keep in mind they just met the Months and Geckos. It just feels a bit unrealistic or too soon for the ninja to be jumping to this. I thought this episode's plot was excellently paced. I think everything got exactly how much time it deserved. I really enjoyed the flashback scene. I thought it was very well animated, and that was definitely a highlight. Characters, again, one of those episodes where everyone's good, no one's bad, no one's great. I did enjoy seeing the Skull Sorcerer, but he wasn't necessarily a highlight of this episode. Action was really good, and much better than usual. This fight scene was just amazing. It was just so well choreographed, there were so many different parts, and I really enjoyed the Skull Sorcerer chase as well as the soundtrack. And lastly, for emotion, doesn't apply here, so we'll skip. My final rating for this episode will be a 9.5 out of 10. The Two Blades was just really good, multiple different highlights like the backstory and of course the fight. Master of the Mountain is off to a very good start, especially with this episode and episode 2, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Leave a comment below explaining your thoughts on episode 4 of The Two Blades. Did you guys think it was good, bad? Looking forward to reading your responses, and stay tuned for tomorrow's review of episode 5, and I'll see you next time.